off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
James. The pass to Dellavedova. Jacks up a three. And there's Love. That's good on the assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. And Cleveland with a change here too. Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Bogut the pass to Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State. Thompson misses.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Here's Thompson following the basket by LeBron James.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Knicks.
And he gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Kicks to Green. Here's Curry with the three. No good. Good if it goes. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-5 run. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. You have to like what we're seeing from Channing Frye.
I guess you could say his performance transcends the stat sheet.
That's a good way to put it, partner. No huge numbers, but he's been rock solid, making some very important plays for him.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You have to like what we're seeing from Channing Frye.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the little things, the intangibles, that make a big difference.
Exactly. The numbers don't necessarily pop out, but he's really making his presence felt out there on the court.
He ends the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
He gets it to Green.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith.
Iman Shumpert.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Curry against Irving. The tray. Green with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 13. Curry with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?" If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Barnes dishes to Thompson. Pass to Bogut. Lock at 6. And there's Green on the assist by Bogut. Bogut's got 4 assists in the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And you know, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight onto the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A switch here also for Cleveland. Dellavedova's checked in. Now here's Iguodala. He's guarded closely. Those court projections you see in the pregame, we don't even have the best angle for them. They're so good.
Yeah, nice perk for those sitting a little higher up on those or those watching TV. It's about putting on a show and at the end of the day, entertaining the fans.
Warriors trail by 17. Clark kicks to Iguodala. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. Got a piece of it. Iguodala, the pass to Speights. And he gets it to go. Speights has got 6.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Took him no time at all on that one.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Cleveland with a change here too. Smith has checked in. .110 left here in the third quarter. Curry dishes to Barnes. Thompson inside the line. And again, no good by Golden State. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Now the Warriors moving it up. Bogut with the ball. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
It's Curry outside.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Irving. Smith kicks to Irving. Top of the key. Kept alive from outside the arc. And another three for Cleveland.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
With one on the clock, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And that one falls for Irving. Both free throws good for Irving. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5.
First personal foul, teams first.
And stolen by James.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And here is LeBron. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. LeBron passes to Love. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Ah, textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Thompson dishes to Green. Feeds to Barnes. From deep. No luck. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving, good.
Assist goes to.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
The dish to LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 11 points for LeBron.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Warriors have gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Varejao, and the rejection by LeBron. And Rush kicks to Varejao. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Williams attacking. No good. The Warriors shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Barbosa's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.